Hey there, Gorbash Yeti here, bringing you some more Dark Souls action. This time we're doing some PvP in the Demon Ruins. Doing some PvP practice before we get into Dark Souls 2. Can't wait for that to arrive. Only a few more days now. Anyway, we're going to do a lot of playthroughs of Dark Souls 2. We're going to do a blind playthrough. We're going to do all kinds of stuff. But just getting back into doing some PvP. Thought I'd give you a little bit of video. There's probably going to be a few videos for this series. Just trying to clean out all my recorded video I have. So we're doing some we're using the royal helmet. We're doing some Zweihander action. We got what armor is that? Oh, armor of thorns. So Kirk's armor. And this first bout goes much like you would expect any bout to go on Dark Souls. So yeah, see, there he is. He got invaded. Either freaks out or wants to call a buddy in for backup. Figures he can do much better that way. And then so I go after him. We're going to play a little bit of Ring Around the Rosie around this little pillar here. He's going to stay there and buy his time until his buddy shows up. And then they're going to see what they're doing once that happens. So, yep, there you go. You hear the sound. His buddy has now shown up. And he comes at me. He's wearing some the Giant's armor. He's got that, I think it's the Painted Guardian sword. I'm not really sure. Because I can't see too well on my tiny little preview screen here, but that's okay. We'll work with what we got. And so he's obviously got that thing crystallized, though. And here we go. So I'm like, run away, run away. No, not really. I'm not running away. I'm trying to even up the odds a little bit here. We're gonna go down here, get some of these enemies, see if the enemies can get at them. So now we stop on the stairs, turn around, pull out our bow. Figuring, hey, I can shoot at him long distance, wear out some of the health. And I hit him a few times. And then we got the enemies coming after him. And here we go. Here's where my lack of skill or my rustiness comes in. I didn't jump off my bow right away, and he comes after me. He's gonna. So I swing. He gets the punishment on me. And he two-hands that sword and swings a few times, and we go down. So that's how my night started. We'll see if it can get any better, but I like the Demon's Ruins because you can find your victims. I say victims. You can find your opponents very easily. They're usually down by that bonfire. So this guy obviously loves his Pyromancy Flame because he starts swinging that right away, and not going to be very useful for him because you need to. Like I've said in tons of my videos before, locked on the Pyromancy is not working very well. And I don't think he is unlocked the Pyromancy. He's kind of got to pick my trajectory and find out where I'm going and predict where I'm going to be and throw his flame at that point. But it doesn't really work for him. So, yeah. So again, Ring Around the Rosie, he classed the Firestorm to take care of the enemies. Didn't intend for the enemies to come get him, but it happened. So he didn't kill him out prior to. Get the functional backstab there. And like I said, he didn't clear out the enemies prior to. So, hey, that's on him. But I backed off of him, let him do what he's got to do. Start throwing some arrows his way. And he must have a ton of those. He's got to have a ton of those fireballs because he is throwing them like nobody's business. But whatever works for him, whatever works. But as you can see there, go again, get the backstab. I'm not really sure if that was either a black stab. It was unintended. I went to swing my sword definitely before I had his back, I think. But got him anyway with the old fire Zweihander. I haven't used the Zweihander that much. I like it. It's a good weapon. I like trying to do the R2, the pancake feature. But it doesn't work. And my partner here who's helping me, Beatty, is amazed that I have a fire Zweihander, which I don't know why. It's not that hard to get.
What? It's not that hard?
No, it's really not that hard to get. All you got to do is get to the blacksmith down in the Tomb of the Giants. Well, actually, he's not in the Tomb of the Giants, but he's in the underground there. The catacombs. Yeah, that's right, the catacombs. Totally forgot what I was doing and forgot what the name of that place was. So the catacombs. Just get to that place in the catacombs and make yourself a fire Zweihander. Not that difficult. But everybody by now ought to know that, because if they don't, well, I don't know what to tell you. But Dark Souls has been out for a long time, and everybody's probably got that information. So here we go, guy using the blood shield. Try to do that pancake R2 with the Zweihander doesn't really work. That attack is going to leave me open to so many punishment backstabs. You'll probably see over these couple videos that I get punished quite a bit using that maneuver. But it's all good, because if you catch somebody with it, man, it is a powerful move. And I don't really know why he's using the blood shield right there, because he's not using a bleeding weapon. So I normally try to stack, you know, if I'm using a weapon that causes bleed, and it looks like he's using a Zweihander too, so we got dueling Zweihanders here. But I usually try to use a weapon that will stack with what I'm using. So if I'm going to use the blood shield, I'm going to use a weapon that causes bleed, and I'm going to use other stuff that decreases my bleed buildup, as I'm saying. Oh, I think we got the pancake on him there. Yeah. Yeah, I like that maneuver. And we get the backstab there, and there he goes, down for the count. So here we go, on to the next one. Let's see what happened. Oh, Fire Whip. This guy's using Fire Whip. Gotta love it. So I figure, hey, what the heck? You're gonna use Fire Whip? I'll throw a few poison knives at you. I love those poison knives. They work great. Keeps them at bay. You know. Here he goes again. Fire Whip. I'm not gonna do anything. All I gotta do is stand back and shoot you with my arrows. So he's already poisoned. I find a lot of people tend to panic. There goes the firestorm, which you can totally hear prior to them casting, which, you know, if you pay any attention, you're not going to get hit by that at all. And there it goes again. Back up a little bit, get out of the way, not going to hit me. Okay, let's wait here. Da, 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 da. Roll out of the way of that fireball. Lucky for him, he didn't get me. And here we go. Pancake. Come on, pancake him. I don't know if it worked or not. So I hope the video matches up here. Oh, he's got the dragon breath. God, that dragon breath. So right now I know he has no poise whatsoever. He's wearing that dragon stuff. He's got no poise. So I have a weapon that's a little bit stronger that can do some stun locking. So let's see if we get it here. Oh, there's pancake. Yes, another pancake. I love that. Whoo, let's go for it again. Yeah. And there's the punishment that we get for that. Like I said earlier, punishment backstab is just waiting to happen when I do that R2. Or in this case, right trigger, because we're playing on the Xbox. I never bother to keep them separated, so I'm always too used to playing on the PlayStation to call everything R2. So, yep, we get the win. Down goes another guy, and move on to the next invasion. Some might think Oh, and I love getting indicted. I love getting indicted because I love for those blue guys to come hunt me down, because I usually find, I've said it, over and over, a lot of the blue guys, they don't really rely on skill. They just kind of rely on being very high level and coming in and taking out somebody that's lower level. So maybe that might not be the case, but that's certainly my experience and in my opinion. So I have played as a blue guy and didn't really like it. It was I don't know, it was just too easy. Not too easy, but it just, I don't know. I like invading as red. I like taking the humanity. I like getting all that stuff associated with that. So that's what I do. Yep, roll out of the way. Throw in some more poison knives. Oh, he's got a huge sword too. That's going to hurt a lot if it hits me. He's playing with Artorias' armor, looking like Artorias. Good, come across these cosplay guys. That might, I think that probably is Artorias' sword too. So he's going to do some damage to me if that hits me. So I need to constantly be rolling out of the way of that thing. We try to catch him there with the R2. Another pancake him again. That one doesn't work either. You can see that wind up coming. You can get out of the way pretty quickly. So anyway, we're gonna go ahead and let the rest of this video play out. I don't know if everybody needs sound, needs the commentary, but certainly we got the one backstab on him there. Then that was enough to finish him off. So anyway, we're probably going to let the rest of this video play out. And like I said, if you be looking forward to a lot more videos from me, especially some a lot more Dark Souls 2 stuff. Initially, we're going to do the blind playthrough kind of thing, and then we'll probably do the tailored to what kind of different people we want to use, and then we'll do probably some centered around the covenants and whatnot. Obviously lots of PvP. More of a PvP guy than I am a PvE guy, so certainly I like to do a lot of the PvP scenarioed stuff. So anyway, we got this guy holding this big huge axe. I don't even think he needs greater magic weapon on that thing, but he puts it on there nonetheless. So what I need to do is just back up and let that run out. He hits me with that weapon without the spell on it. It's going to do a lot of damage. He hits me with that weapon with the spell on it. Yeah, I may be able to take 1 or 2 hits from that. Not really sure. But it's going to do a lot of damage, so we need to stay away. Beauty of that is we can see it coming. We can see the wind up for that. We can get out of the way. Yep, and as you can see, we're rolling around, we're getting out of the way, we're doing what we need to do. He's fat rolling with that thing, so that will lead us to our opportunity to get him in. Yep. So yeah, the editing on this video is kind of getting me a little bit annoyed here. It's kind of being a little too choppy for me. I can't really see the best of what's going on. The playthrough should be pretty good, and it should not slow down and shouldn't be any choppy for when you guys are watching it. But as far as adding the commentary, it's being pretty much a pain in the butt right here. So as you can see, we missed the pancake, but he still gets a little bit of the fire scraping damage from that, so that was good. So we're going to go ahead and cut it off here. There's probably around 9 more minutes of the video left. Hey, look at that, backstab, got it. And if you see anything I can do better, please leave comments. Go ahead and like and subscribe to my channel if you liked what you saw. And look forward to giving you guys a lot more Dark Souls 2 action. So this is Gorbash Yeti, and the war for today is over.